This is K.M. Weiland, and you are listening to the 42nd episode of the Wordplay Podcast. I'm not quite halfway through my rewrite of Dreamers Come. So far, I've managed to cut upwards of 20,000 words, which is a skin away from my minimum goal of 30,000, and almost halfway to my pipe dream goal of 50,000. Yep, I'm a very happy duck. I'm a huge fan of lengthy fiction. I love bringing home huge, weighty volumes of 800 pages or more. But I am not a fan of bloated, rambling, unnecessary writing. If a book didn't need every single word, every single one of those 800 pages, my delight is likely to turn to boredom and frustration. Which, of course, is why I'm weighing my every word in Dreamers Come, and surprising myself by how many unnecessary words I'm able to cut. The prose feels much leaner, much fitter, and the story already feels much faster and more energetic, more like a track star than a sumo wrestler. Here's hoping the second half of the book is as much fun to edit as the first. Fiction Gimmicks That Work, the latest post in the video series on my blog, uses Orson Scott Card's acclaimed Ender series to show how contrived story techniques can actually bring a whole new depth to your storytelling, but only if you use them correctly. You can watch the video on my blog at wordplay-kmweiland, that's weiland.blogspot.com. New videos are posted every Wednesday. Meanwhile, enjoy this week's podcast, What a Mouse Can Teach You About Story Arc. Who knew furry little rodents were such experts on story arc? To get the full benefit of this post, you'll have to make a detour by my blog at wordplay-kmweiland.blogspot.com and take a look at the featured video to see the foundational art of the three-act structure acted out to perfection. This charming little story features almost all of the important tenets of a story arc. Beginning. Begins with the main character, hereafter to be known as MC, which coincidentally also stands for mouse character. We immediately know who this story is about. Shows us the MC's happy world. This is the life he has chosen to live, the life in which he's reasonably comfortable and has no reason to abandon. Shows us the MC in a characteristic moment. He's a mouse. He wants cheese. What could be more characteristic than that? Starts with movement. From the first moment we see him, the MC is in action. No sitting around staring at the scenery for this critter. Includes only necessary information. No extra characters, backstory, or props clutter the scene. We only see what we need to know at the moment. Gives us a reason to care about the MC. Seriously, who's not going to love a mouse who winks at us? Starts with the MC wanting something. From the very beginning, the MC has a desire and a goal, the cheese. Ends with the inciting event. The MC's status quo is changed forever with the sickening crunch of the mousetrap. Middle. Traps MC in a spiral of events outside of his control. The line of dominoes is in motion. He's stuck in the mousetrap, and anything he does from that point is affected as a result. Forces MC's original goal out of his reach. The cheese is still there. He can still see it, and probably still wants it on some level, but he can't reach it. Gives MC new goals. The cheese is no longer the MC's main goal. He still wants it in the long run, but for now his primary desire is just to escape the mousetrap. Ending. Revives MC at the last moment. At the most dramatic moment possible, just as we think the MC is about to cave under the pressure, he bounces back. Transforms MC into a hero. He not only survives, he digs down deep inside, finds a spark of extraordinariness, and rises to the challenge. Forces MC to respond in a unique way. Come on now, admit it. Eye of the Tiger isn't exactly what you were expecting. Allows MC not only to survive, but to triumph. We may have expected our mouse to escape with his life, but when he starts bench pressing his defiance, that's when he rises to become heroic. Shows MC defeating opponent. The mousetrap, and by extension those who set it, have been vanquished. Lets MC reach his goals. He reaches both his secondary and his primary goals. He escapes, and he gets the cheese. Ends with a memorable line. It's the ending readers will remember, so make it unforgettable. Thank you for listening to the Wordplay Podcast. To read a transcript of this episode, visit me on the web at wordplay-kmweiland, that's weiland.blogspot.com, and be sure to listen again next week.